But when I tell you, baby, the straw that broke the camel's back was when they were saying, hey, return to the office. I say, y'all, here. I'm not doing it. You people are crazy, you're mad. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Raissa, Artista, and I quit my job 6 months ago. And I always used to wonder, like, you ever see these videos and people be like, yeah, I quit my job a year ago, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, 8 months ago. And you're wondering to yourself, how are these people surviving in this economy? You people quit your job just willy-nilly like that. And then I look back and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, girl. You're in the same boat. You quit your job 6 months ago. How did you survive? And here I am. I didn't want to admit, but I was extremely unfulfilled. I was extremely miserable. And the only reason I stayed at my job was because of a paycheck. Like most of us, we need to pay these bills. But then I realized, like, I don't want to be living to pay bills. You know what I mean? And then in addition to that, I absolutely hated what I did for my job. Like, I liked the job, but I hated what I did. I don't know if that's making sense, because I was doing the same thing on day one as I was doing on the last day of job. Like, I was looking at Excel sheets all day, every day, nothing. Like, I was just looking at Microsoft Excel. I have Microsoft Excel PTSD, baby. I was doing the same thing. There was no ounce of creativity. There was no, like, my brain cells were not being used. Like, it was the most mundane job I've ever had in my entire life. And it's like, some people have gifts. I have the gift of creativity. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, God, for giving me the gift of creativity, because I don't know how I would prevail in this world without creativity. But let's be for real. My gifts does not reign behind a desk, okay? My gifts does not reign behind a screen where I'm just clicking, dropping, and pasting things. There's no ounce of creativity being expelled. Therefore, I am not creative. There's some people that are good at math. Yeah, good for you. Give them a calculator and a laptop and they're good. They're all set. Give me a calculator and a laptop and ask me to solve for X. Baby, I got a lot of those. I don't want to solve for no X. I got a lot of X's. Why do I want to do that? MX plus B equals, I don't care, baby. Give me a paintbrush, okay? The reason I decided to quit my job is because I had came to the realization that I was extremely unfulfilled. And I kept flirting with the idea of quitting, but I wasn't really sure because I needed to get these bills paid. Let me tell you something, baby. If the only reason you are staying in a job is because you need to get the bills paid, I kept praying heavy. And I knew in my heart that I needed to quit, but I just was like, I didn't have that confidence that I could do it. And I just didn't know. At the end of the day, I tied my self-worth to my job. I tied my self-worth to what I could do, to the bills I could pay, to the life I could potentially live that I wasn't even happy. So why was I even doing it? I didn't know I left. In addition to that, I had the reality check, like, yo, like, babes, the only reason you're on this job is because you're trying to please everybody. I hated my job, baby. But when I tell people what I do out loud, it sounds like I'm some hot shot. I sound like some big girl. Like, I'm working in tech. I'm working in corporate. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing what I gotta do. I sound like I'm doing something grandiose. I liked the title. I like the job title. I like, I like the shallow stuff. Okay, I like the shallow stuff. As an African, you only have 3 choices in life: doctor, lawyer, engineer. Your life is predestined for you. You cannot do anything else. Imagine telling your parents, I want to quit because I want to be an artist. I want to follow my dreams. We don't follow dreams, okay? We follow the status quo. We follow the rules. So in my head, I was very miserable because at the end of the day, I realized that the only reason why I was staying in that job was because I was trying to fit into this box of who society told me I am, who the world told me I am, who my parents told me I am, who life told me my life was already predestined. And when I tell you that if I continued to stay at the job that I was at, I was going to end up. When a job starts messing with your mental health, get out immediately, okay? Don't even ask twice. Don't even look twice. Don't even run. And if they ask you, why are you running? Keep running. So I made up my mind that I was going to quit. I had no backup plan. Yeah. Not only that, I had prayed and fasted before I quit. And I was like, yo, God, give me a sign. Give me a sign to quit. Give me an obvious sign to quit, and that I will know that it's you. And then God gave me the sign, and I was like, God, give me another sign, because I don't think that was it. Like, that was not the. You created me, yeah? You created me, so you know very well that that's not a sign. You gotta be more obvious than that. Bro, tell me why I got the sign on camera. I recorded the sign and the absolute confirmation that, yeah, God was like, yeah, baby, quit. And I was like, anyways, I don't think that was it. I kept finding an excuse to not do it because I wasn't confident enough in God's plan and God's will and what he was telling me to do. And I was just like, I'm going gonna keep asking. Anyway, when I finally got the courage and I was like, you know what, I can't be like, yo, God, do this, and God is answering, and I'm like stalling. I'm like, what am I stalling? What am I afraid for? So I was like, if God is telling me to quit my job, I'm gonna quit my job, baby. When I tell you, baby, the straw that broke the camel's back was when they were saying, hey, return to the office. I say, y'all, here. I'm not doing it. You could crazy, you're mad. First off, the economy, inflation, rent, everything's high. You gave me this measly ass raise, and then you want me to go back to the office. Are you crazy? Are you demented? Are you sick in the head? Hey, you need to come back to the office. You need to come back to the office. I said, go to excuse me, you want me to come where? To come and sit and do the same job that I'm doing? Nah, bro. So that's when I was like, yeah, that is my sign to bounce. Now, unemployment is no easy job, baby. Let me tell you something, y'all. I had no backup plan, but God had a plan for me, and he's been providing ever since. Now, we're getting to a stage where I'm like, yo, God, that provision that you've been providing, is not looking right. I need you to provide for me yesterday. These bills need to be provided for last week. You know what I mean? Like, God, you gonna pay these bills or nah? Because my advice is, like, if anybody wants to quit, like, definitely think it through. Like, for sure, definitely think it through. But if you know for a fact that it's playing with your mental health, your happiness, questioning your faith, your belief, your purpose, bro, let that job go. There's no job on earth, there's no amount of money that's worth your mental sanity, because once your mental sanity goes, you go along with it. Look at me spitting facts, babes. Look at me spitting facts. I'm spitting facts. Like, don't let a job define you. Don't let a paycheck define you. Where is this British accent coming from? I don't even know. Like, it's like really, like, it's heavy in it. Like, it's heavy in it. It's just going. I think because I'm sick and I've got a cold, it really sounds like it's it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep going with it, and unfortunately, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But like, don't let a job down. Nobody's gonna take me seriously because they're like, yo, this fake British. Quitting my job 6 months ago was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I know for a fact. The thing is, I knew that I needed to change my life. I just didn't know how to change my life. I just know I needed to do something big, bold, dramatic, and drastic, like my personality. And so I needed to shift what was making me uncomfortable, and all signs was pointing to this job. Like, baby, if you quit your job, you'll be able to rededicate your time, money, attention, energy elsewhere, something that's going to make you feel more fulfilled. Within the 6 months that I've quit my job, I have traveled. I got a degree in something I actually love. You know, I started a business and it did so well within a short period of time, and I was just like overwhelmed. But the only problem is that I had to kind of like stop the business, quote unquote, because I have capital. You know what I mean? I need to have capital to run this business. So I fell in love with VR game development. Like, I've created some crazy stuff. I've created video games. I've created some 3D. Like, I've done so much within the 6 month period of time. The main thing that I really wanted to get out of this quitting or this hiatus, because I'm still unemployed, baby. I am still unemployed. I even recorded, matter of fact, I even have the video of my last day quitting, and I was just kind of like slightly explaining the reason why I quit. But like, I've done a lot in the short time, and one of the main things I really wanted to do was really figure out, what do I want to do with my life? I am 27 years old. To be honest, I still don't know what I want to do with my life. In the meantime, I'm just a 27-year-old that likes to make videos and content. In the meantime, I'm trying to discover what exactly I want to do with my life. Having a supportive community is amazing, because one thing about it is, when I was trying to explain people my frustration about why I quit my job in the first place, nobody understood that this job was messing with my mental health. I'm trying to explain to people like, yo, I am miserable. They're like, yeah, but that's just like how it is. Like, that's I mean, of course. I'm like, y'all are okay with being unhappy for the rest of your life? Baby, look, let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you. I started working in 2014, yeah? So that means I've almost clocked 10 years of work. I don't want to do another 40, 50 more. Let me tell you something. I am tired, okay? I am tired. People really be doing this for 40, 50 years and be miserable. There is absolutely no way in absolute hell that I'm going to do that to myself. I love myself. I respect myself. I cherish myself. And I will never, ever, ever put myself in a position where I'm doing this for years on years on years and I'm unhappy with it. Baby, I'd rather be broke 10 times over. I'd rather have no ounce of money in my bank account. I'd rather be in the negatives than to be in a place where I'm unhappy and just getting a paycheck to pay my bills. Am I sick? Am I sick in the head? Am I demented? Am I crazy? Please, where's the Grim Reaper? I gotta call the Green Reaper myself. Baby, come take me. Please. I cannot do this. Never. I'm sorry, God. I can't be playing with my life like that. No, sorry. One thing I always said was like, if I were to die today, like this very moment, thunder, come and strike me now. Yeah? Am I going to be happy with my life? Absolutely. The reason why, yeah, I might not be where I want to be right now, yeah? But one thing about it is I took a chance on myself, and I will always be happy about the fact that I bet on myself. Every chance I got, I put myself first. I bet on myself. I'm betting on myself now. I know I'm not in the best position right now, but I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. Like, I was miserable. I was very unhappy. It is not easy. Not having a backup plan is not easy, baby. It is not easy with the way things are, the economy, inflation. You ever had to wonder where the heck you're going to get gas money from? Though the journey has been difficult, it has been hard, it has been also very rewarding. I got to rediscover myself. I'm still discovering myself. I'm finding purpose in things and passion in things that I didn't even know I had. I didn't even know I could do certain things that I've done in the last day. Like, if I had not quit, I would not know that I could do certain things. You feel me? Like, I had the time to discover myself in more ways than I've ever discovered in my entire life. I've spent so much intimate time with myself that I never had the time to spend with myself. I got to rediscover who I am, fall back in love with. I fell back in love with myself, bro. Do you know what it's like to not love yourself, to fall out of like, come on, be real. Be real. I'm the babe. I'm the prize. Unemployment, I don't even like saying that. Not working is not for the faint, it's not for the weak, especially in this economy where every single day you're getting an email. Thank you for applying, but ... Thank you for applying. Thank you for your interest. But unfortunately, we regret to inform, like, I'm tired of those emails. Yeah. If you're not going to send it, just don't even send it to me. Don't even send me anything. Yeah. Just ghost me and keep it pushing. Yeah. It's never too late. I always feel like we're behind, but I feel behind, but it's like, who am I comparing this thing to? Everybody around me is going through the same thing. Yeah. In their own different ways, in their own different fonts. People are doing their own. Not everyone is going through their own. Baby, look, forget everybody else. This is about me. Okay. Me, myself, and I. At the end of the day, I got to go to sleep with myself. I got to wake up myself. I cannot run away from myself. Yeah. I cannot take a vacation from myself. I have to go to bed and walk and do everything with these thoughts in my head. I cannot escape me. I cannot take me out and leave my body and do my, like, no, I can't do that. I'm me. Yo, I gotta drop this British accent. Like, yo, this is not for real. Like, this is not for real. The best thing that kept me sane in this whole process is church, and just having a community and just loving people and pastors and church members that are all in support, always praying for you and wishing you the best. And like, there's other people that are going through the same thing and not just myself. Throughout this whole process, I have been leaning so heavily on the Bible, the scripture, God. Like, I have been... Ooh, baby, if I did not have church, if I didn't have the Bible, if I don't have the word, I don't know where I would be. There's so many times where I've had scriptures that have just been like, yo, this is my scripture of the season. Like, I've had scriptures that have helped me throughout this moment, throughout the season, even when times where I'm complaining to God, I'm like, yo, God, why did you tell me to quit? Why did you leave me out in the dry? Why you and I'm like, yo, I sound like the Israelites right now. I sound like the Israelites in the desert. This whole time, God has been providing for me, and on the whole, I'm like complaining. I'm like, God, why are you doing this to me? Like, why are you forsaking me? Why did you do that? And God be like, yo, I never left, no forsake. Anyway, oh, look, by the way, look at the card that came. My card came in the other day. Psalm 46:5. At the end of the day, it's not an easy thing, yeah? But I commend, and I'm with you. I'm with you. I understand. I feel you. It's not a forever thing. It's a temporary thing. Unfortunately, we have to feel it. If I could fast forward and not be in it, I would. But at the same time, I would miss out on a lot of things that I've learned and discovered about myself if I fast forward. It's a difficult time frame, especially when you don't have anything backed up. You don't have any plans. You're running out of money. Your bills are stacking up. Reality is hitting. Life is hitting. And it's like, one of those things where it's like, who sent me to go and do this to myself? It's just punishment. This is punishment. But at the end of the day, as long as you know deep down in your heart, that was the best decision for you, it will always work out. All things good work for the good of those who love the Lord. Oh my goodness, baby, look, I'm dropping scriptures. I'm Christian babes. I'm Christian babes. And I have faith, and I know for a fact I'm going to get out of the situation, whatever it is. I know for a fact I'm going to get out of the situation. And I'm just, oh girl, I cannot wait for that video where I'm like, your girl got a job, or finally a full-time content creator. I don't know what it is, whatever direction God wants to take me take my life, take my journey. I am open for the cause, baby. I have no expectation. My camera decided to just die that's disrespectful. All I know is that whatever happens, it's all gonna work out, and it's all gonna work for my good. It's all gonna work for my good. No matter how discouraged you may feel, no matter how many rejections you may feel, no matter how high these bills stack up, always have faith. Always know in your heart, deep down, that you made the best decision for yourself, that you're going to be eventually in a better place. I did not have a backup plan, but I put my trust in God wholeheartedly. I still put my trust in God, and I know for a fact I'm going to get out of this, and I know for a fact I'm going to see this through, and I know for a fact there's something better on the horizons. I just don't know what it is right now, but I'm so open to receiving that I'm just like, baby, it's going to work out, and it's going to work out for my good. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe to see more videos that I produce.
Before you guys come for me, oh my gosh, why does she have the wrong headband?
I started a podcast called Off the Dome, which I low-key might change the name of it, but I already invested so much time in time. Anyway, doesn't matter. The podcast is here where I just talk. Okay, it's my ADHD on steroids. Go and watch it. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and bye.